Medical marijuana will soon grow in Texas legally. Governor Abbott signed a bill into law back in 2015. It's taken 2 years for DPS to set up licensing and get ready for it all. This medical marijuana will have high amounts of CBD oil, but very little THC, and that's the element that can get you high. And this is only for epilepsy patients when pharmaceuticals no longer work against them. Ross Ramsey is back from some well-deserved time off, the co-founder and executive editor of the Texas Tribune. Ross, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
We're doing well. You know, will this new medical marijuana industry, will that lead lawmakers to potentially expand this in the 2019 legislative session?
You know, it is a moment where they're going where they haven't gone before, but I don't really expect an outbreak of, people making brownies here for a while. This is strictly for a very tight, narrow medical use. It doesn't involve anything that could get anybody high or be used to intoxicate anyone, and the legislature's still pretty wary of those kinds of things. But this might be the first toe in.
Indeed, it is somewhere they haven't gone before. Let's talk about some political news we haven't discussed with all the hurricane over the past 2 weeks or so. State Rep Cindy Burkett here in Dallas County, she wants to unseat fellow Republican Bob Hall in the Senate. Why does she think he's vulnerable?
Well, I think she wants, this is a little bit of a rematch in a way. Bob Hall challenged and beat Bob Deuel. Bob Deuel's district director used to be Cindy Burkett, so there's a little bit of revenge here. It's a battle that's reflected in the bigger Republican Party. You have conservatives on one end, more moderate members on the other. She thinks this district is misrepresented by Hall. He thinks it's as conservative as he is. We'll find out in March.
Indeed, we will. And, for months, Ross, in the final moments has been an on-again, off-again issue. Looks like Texas's political districts will remain in place. The maps are unchanged. Is this now over?
It's not over. It's probably over. The Supreme Court said leave the maps in place while this is being litigated. But in 1996 and in 2006, relatively recent in political terms, the courts have come in after primaries and said, we need to redraw these maps, reboot everything, have some special elections. So we've got a year to go here.
And another chapter indeed, probably. Thanks a lot, Ross. Back to you in just a moment.
Right.